In this video, we're going to talk about some more things that come up in our head section up here at the top of our page. I do want to point out down here that I changed my formatting and made sure I indented that the code down here that's within my paragraph just for good style. It doesn't change anything about our page itself. It just makes our code easier to read. But let's go back up here and talk about the head section and some of the things that we need to do up there. We said that this section is not things that are displayed on our page. Nothing up here right now. It's just the title that isn't displayed on the page. The title is actually up here at the top in the tabs in our browser, and each browser will choose what it wants to do with that title, but that's really what most of them do, is they put it in the tab. Some other things that go in here though, the big one we're going to talk about today is the meta tag, right? And the meta tag, again, is more information about what's being contained on our page. So let's do a meta tag. So we type meta. And for this one, we're going to define our character set. So we're going to say character set equals UTF-8. Now, this is required in order for our page to be validated properly. So what is the character set, UTF-8? The character set determines the set of text that will be displayed by the browser. Now, our browser worked just fine displaying this English text with English fonts, but UTF-8 does way more than English. It will also do characters from other languages that don't appear in our normal alphabet. So if you want to display Korean, I believe UTF-8 does contain Korean characters. But we need to define the character set for our page to help the browsers that come here know how to render it. So we want to put this at the top of every page. If you do not do this, if you don't put that character set in here, when you go to validate your page, which will be in an upcoming video shortly, we'll talk about how to validate our page to ensure that they meet all the standards. You can't validate your page without having the character set defined. So it's meta information. It's information about our information. Okay, and it doesn't get displayed anywhere. It's only read by the browser, but we need to have it. Let's do another meta tag. This one will be meta, and we'll put name, let's use, no, not name. Let's not use name. Let's use description. Name equals description. And then content equals, and we need double quotes for that to surround it, and then the end of our tag. So this meta tag will give, this one up here gives the character set. This one will give a description of what's on our website. So I can write whatever I want, really. This is a page about Mr. Geiger. Okay. So where does that get used? Well, when the search engines come and crawl all over our website, they have special programs that go on the internet and they follow links from one page to another. When the search engine finds this page, one of the things it will look at is it will look for the description of the page. And then, you know, when you do Google and it prints out your top 10 hits or whatever on the first page, underneath it will actually use this description to describe what is on your page for the users. Again, it doesn't get displayed on our page, but it's used to give information about our page. Excuse me. All right, one more tag that we want to talk about. Let's do another meta tag, and this one will be keywords. name equals keywords. And content equals, what can I put here? These are the keywords that search engines will use to index our websites. So what keywords might somebody search for? And if they search for those keywords, do I want them to find my page? Well, maybe I want them to find my page if they search for Matt Geiger. Or if they search for teacher. Or if they search for computer programming. Computer or programming. Okay. So I just make a list of keywords and I separate them with commas. And again, those will never appear on our page, but those are the keywords that will get put into the search engines to seed the search engines. So if somebody's searching for Matt Geiger teacher, my page might come up. And it's really important that we do these meta tags to help classify ourselves in the search engine. It's something called search engine optimization, and you'll hear the word talked about SEO. You'll see it written in places, search engine optimization. People pay extra money to web designers who can get their website optimized in the search engine. Microsoft wouldn't be very happy if you searched for Microsoft and you came up on page 3 when somebody was looking for it. We want people to come up in the top 3 or 5 search results when somebody's trying to find their page. And this is the way we do it. Why? Good descriptions and good keywords. The other things that they look at, they also look at the headings on the page and things like that. But this is the first step, those meta tags within our head section that are never displayed but are used behind the scenes all the time.